I really can't take myself seriously with these bangs. I promise I did not cut my hair again. I got home from work at like 10:30 and so I decided to shower because my hair was really nasty. I sweat a lot at work. So I showered and I didn't do my hair. I haven't really been styling my hair because it's summer and I've been swimming a lot. So you're just gonna have to ignore whatever is going on my face right now. I was gonna pull all of it back, but then I just looked bald and stupid, so I was like, I have to have it in my face. So now I have weird bangs, and I really can't fix it. I tried, I promise. I could put it like over here, but honestly, that doesn't make it any better. I think I'd rather have these weird swoopy bangies. I don't really know. We're gonna call them swoopy bangies. But hey y'all, I'm back and I have more of your guys' paranormal stories that I'm very excited to read. There was actually one story in particular that made me want to film this video today. I read it last week, and it made me laugh so fucking hard. So I'm gonna put it in this video. It's a paranormal story, but it's also like really stupid. So I need to read it. But then I have 3 other longer stories that I'll also read in this one. I'm gonna get a Diet Coke. Also, I'm mad at myself because I bought more stuff on Fashion Nova. This is gonna be really random for a second. I've complained about Fashion Nova so many times, but I went on the website because I was like, I wonder what they have now. And I bought this, which it was just a bad idea because it's like way too small, but I don't want to return it. I got an extra small. It was a set, so it was like this and the biker shorts. And I know some people really hate biker shorts, but I'm allowed to wear them to work, and sometimes it gets really hot, so they're nice to wear. They're very breathable, and it was like 20 bucks for the top and the bottom. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna get this. And it also ships in like 2 days, so I was like, oh, it was a bad idea, okay? It's kind of ugly. This shit is so tiny that it makes me want to scream. And then I also got, you guys are gonna make fun of me. This was a very impulsive decision because the model in the picture was wearing this outfit, and then she was also wearing like the fake Balenciagas, the ones that look like socks. And so I was like, damn, she looks really cute. And so I totally bought the shoes. They were like 20 bucks, you guys, because I had a discount. They were 20 bucks. They're kind of cool. I personally like them, but they're just like really lame at the same time. But okay, I'm gonna get into the video now, sorry. Just wanted to say that I hate myself for shopping on Fashion Nova because it sucks. The story that I really wanted to read to you guys is called The 1:08 a.m. Ghost in My Mirror as I Fortnite Dance. Ew. They said, hey Court, my name's Max, and I have no clue how to start this. So here's a layout of where I was, so maybe it'll help you understand. So my upstairs has a hallway, and at the end of it is a bathroom with mirrors covering most of the walls. Anyways, it was 1:08 a.m. I was done with reading fan fiction for the night and wanted to fucking finally experience a sweet release of sleep. But God knows I'm not allowed to do that. So I was waiting for my grandmother to walk out of the downstairs bathroom so I could complain to her about wanting food so she could get me a sleeping aid, which I just like, this story just goes in so many directions. I was like, I don't know what's going on right now. Why is your grandma awake at 1:08 a.m.? I feel like that's like illegal. Like grandparents should not be awake past like 10 p.m. While waiting, I looked at the mirrors through the open door. And since I was bored waiting, I did what any cultured human being would do. I Fortnite danced to a TikTok song and watched myself as I do it in the mirror. The one that goes, I put my dick in a bag of Doritos. That was, okay, that was why that song was stuck in my head when I filmed my video or when I uploaded my video on Saturday? I think it was a weird day. I uploaded on a Saturday. That was why that song was stuck in my head, because I read this story and then all I could think about was, I put my dick in a bag of Doritos, and now it's gonna be stuck in my head again. So thank you, Max. Appreciate it. For some reason, I've been feeling this is my friend Max, and if it is you, I fucking hate you. And if it's not, I still kind of hate you. And I hate these bangs. Anyways, I think I hear my grandmother open the bathroom door. So I look up, and in the mirror, I see a tall shadow figure behind me. Needless to say, I bolted downstairs and I hid. That's it. I don't think I was scared until I fully realized what I saw. And now looking back at it all, it's definitely not the scariest thing I've ever seen or experienced. Anyways, thank you for reading this. If you do, I'm sorry about any sucky punctuation, and I have more stories if you want me to send them. If there are just more stories about you Fortnite dancing in the mirror and saying you shadow person, please send me all of them. But honestly, that one made me laugh so hard, so I was like, I really have to read this on video, like right now. And now let's get into actual paranormal stories. I know that one was paranormal, but it's like, funny, you know? Let's get spooked. This one says, technically a Ouija board story, but the Ouija board comes after the scary. So I don't really know what that means. I read some of it and I was like, okay, I think something happens, and then they decide to use a Ouija board to like see what it is, but I don't know. We'll find out together. They said this happened 2 years ago, almost exactly. I was going to a friend's place with my laptop to play a video game there. His roommates were all in their hometowns, and we could counter-terrorize the neighbors until dawn without having to disturb anybody else. What does that even mean? We could counter-terrorize the neighbors until dawn. Okay, they said the story there is that the elderly people who live on the floor wanted that apartment for their grandsons. But my friend and his friends beat them to it, so the old folks were trying to find any reason they could to bang on their doors and be obnoxious, condescending pisoners? Pission, I don't know what the fuck that word says. Pissioners? It was the first time I'd ever gone there, and oh boy, I was not ready for the visual horror that was their living space. If the apocalypse had happened 60 years ago, that is what their apartment would look like today. In Eastern Europe, there are quite a few seemingly abandoned buildings that are still very much used. Yes, they're dangerous. Another friend of mine woke up from the sound of their neighbor's storage shack crumbling down together with half of their apartment's outer wall. But this was a whole new level of neglected. Are you sure the building completely falling down? isn't as neglected as it gets? The bathroom was the most shocking part. It's what you would come across in a Silent Hill game. There was a sink next to the door, a toilet next to the sink, a whole bunch of empty space, about 12 feet of empty space in your bathroom, and a shower on the opposite wall next to the corner. The walls had nothing on them. All the paint had fallen off except for the patches here and there. No windows anywhere. A whole lot of mold too, as you'd imagine. As a bonus, my friend claimed that one time he was washing his hair, he felt a drop touch his hand, at which he opened his eyes and saw a bunch of bread stuff. Bread stuff? I think I said red stub. Red stuff dispersing. Oh my god, there was one time, okay, this is gross. There was one time in my old apartment when I lived in Plano, I was taking a bath because I was trying to unwind and I turned on my bath and it had been going for a little bit and I had taken baths before, like this wasn't the first time I was ever using the shower or anything. And randomly, like a huge like dirt clod came out of the shower. I don't know what happened. It was like exactly that too. And I heard it and so I looked over and I just see this dirt coming out of my thing, like out of the, what is it called? The faucet. And I was like, what the actual fuck is going on in my apartment? So I drained the whole thing. I was scared to even put my hand in to drain it because I was like, I don't know what is floating around in my bath right now. I didn't take a bath that night, so I didn't get to unwind. I was pissed actually. In the middle of playing, we heard a knock at the door and figured it was the old people. However, he said they were usually quite a lot louder and accompanied by angry shouting, so we went to see who it is. Nobody was there. We shrugged it off and kept on with the game until we heard a second knock. He went as quickly as he could and opened the door. Again, there was nobody. Then he closed it and waited right next to it. When yet another knock was heard, he opened it immediately and nothing. Apparently that would happen from time to time, with the same result upon investigating. It was definitely weird, but as somebody who loves the supernatural, it low-key made me want to see other creepy things happen as well. And I did. We had some food, we had some fun, and it was now dark. We had some food, we had some fun, and now it's dark. I felt nature calling, so I had to go take care of that in the upside-down dimension bathroom. But as soon as I get up, I heard a door slamming. Everything was closed, and it wasn't even windy to begin with. The only open window was in the room where we were at, and the door was closed. I was really creeped out, but in the oh snap, LMAO kind of way, and decided to use the toilet anyway. Well, I would hope you would just go to the bathroom anyways. I hope you wouldn't just hold it in the fear of like a ghost watching you. Upon opening the door, I witnessed the one parallel to the bathroom door open and close on its own. I closed mine immediately after witnessing that, but after a few minutes, since I really needed to pee, I just went and did that. Upon my return, I had the glamorous idea of making a Ouija board. Now I get what you're talking about. Now I get how the story title makes sense. There was nothing but one single thick marker in the entire apartment, so we had to find something big to write on. There was a piece of cardboard between the radiator and the wall next to his bed, and he had absolutely no idea what it was doing there. He just never felt the need to move it or throw it away. We sat down with it and decided he would be writing the letters, although he warned me he doesn't know the goddamn alphabet well. How the fuck? I thought that was absurd and that he'd manage anyway. We Googled an outline and he started writing A, B, C, E. Fuck. I'll dictate, you write. We needed a planchette, but the only thing we could find was a rakia shot glass that widened at the top, fitting for the size of our atrocity. Nothing happened except for a lot of laughter. It was fun. But I think we embarrassed the blood-dripping spirit and it decided it wanted nothing more to do with us. We slept for a few hours that night and in the morning I went home. I have no clue what's happening there now. We don't talk anymore, but I would be surprised if things stopped. Okay, well can you like hit up your friend and let me know what happened? Because I'm very curious now. Also, when you say you make this huge Ouija board, I just figure it's like literally the size of your floor and it's just like this huge Ouija board mat almost. Oh my god, I'm gonna do that. It's like Twister, but for Ouija boards. That'd be kind of cool. On to the next one. This one is called The Girl Staring Back from the Mirror Wasn't Me. Hi, it's me, Autumn again, and I'm going to tell you about my scariest paranormal experiences. When I was around 11, my dad had just moved into a new house. There were 3 rooms, my stepmom and dad's room, my sister's room, and the office/my room. You had to share a room with the fucking office? I don't know why that's funny to me. Like, you could have shared a room with your sister, but they're like, no, you get the computer. Actually, that's not bad. Never mind, I don't know why I'm complaining for you. I was staying there for summer for a few weeks. Immediately when I got there, something felt off about my room. I almost felt unsafe in that room. The room had 3 big mirrors that were a closet, which seemed perfectly normal, right? Well, when I got there, the mirrors were in perfect shape, no cracks or anything. I went to sleep that night in my sister's room since we had watched a movie together. The next day I went into my room to find the corner of the mirror cracked, which I'd never seen before, so I was spooked. From there on, a few more things happened, like hearing footsteps in the hallway and just weird noises all over. Also, the room was always super cold. That was the only cold room. The rest of the house was hot and it made no sense. One night my sister decided to come sleep in the office with me and we watched Frozen. She fell asleep when I heard scratching from beside me. I was right beside the mirror. I turned around towards the mirror and I could see this little girl. She looked super creepy, kind of like a demon. She reached her hand out. I thought she was reaching for me, so I turned and went under my, what the fuck is going? You guys literally, you like built this shit up like it's so pure, it's so innocent, like nothing's gonna fucking happen. From all of it, I just figured like, you saw a weird shadow in your mirror, not like this bitch is fucking reaching for your soul. What's wrong with you? I turned around and went under my blanket when I felt a hand brush my shoulder. I got up and looked back at the mirror and the little girl was gone. A few months later, after my sister moved out, I was there for Christmas. I was now staying in my sister's room. But late at night, I would hear footsteps in the hallway and bangs on the wall in the office. Or I would hear the door open like somebody was leaving the room when the door was closed. I love how you explain an entire story about this bitch reaching out to you from the mirror, and then it's like you never told anyone in your family. You're like, you know what, it's fine. I'm not even gonna wake my sister up. It's okay. I would be screaming at the top of my lungs if anything like that ever happened to me. This bitch would be up because I'd be screaming my head off. I don't understand. How do you guys keep quiet? How do you sleep? How do you do anything after this? Okay, I think this is the last one I'm gonna read. This one says, the little girl in my attic. I live in an old house with like 8 other people. It has a cellar, a ground level, and upstairs and an attic. The attic's important for this story. I have 6 other siblings. At the time, I only had 5, I think. We were playing Elf on the Shelf or something like that. If you don't know what that is, it's like hide and seek. Wait, what? Elf on the Shelf for me is when you take that little doll and you put it in different places so like little kids think that Santa's real. I don't know. You would hide him in different spots and it was like he was running around and being crazy and he is, I don't know. I really don't know how to describe it, but it's not hide and seek. I know that for a fact. So you're playing hide and seek. You have to find a place to hide, I guess, and stay while the seeker is looking at you and move when they aren't. Simple kids game. Wait, that's actually kind of cool. Oh, okay. I get it. I get it now because that's kind of what it's like. Like if my niece was awake and she was able to see the elf, it would obviously stay where it is, but then when she was asleep or she was taking a nap, whatever, that she's still asleep taking a nap, then my sister would move the elf on the shelf. Okay, this makes sense. Anyways, I never let anybody hide or go into my room. We have a little secret passage that connects our closets and my stepdad cut into the wall. That's actually really cool. It's like a little doorway but way smaller. Anyways, nobody went into my room. I closed up the passageway or covered it up with something, and I would know if they opened my door because it creaks. I can feel bad energies and spirits and stuff, and I've always strayed away from my closet. It just feels heavy in there. And keep in mind, the attic door is in the ceiling of my closet. Nobody was in my room. So we were playing the game, I was it, and I was gonna go through my closet into my 2 sisters' shared room. I looked up and the attic door was open. It was wide the fuck open. I could also see a little silhouette of a person. It was small and slender like a child. We locked eyes for a moment and my body just felt heavy, like somebody was pushing on me. Fuck all of you. I hate this shit. My closet was pitch black, so there was no source of light, so I couldn't tell if my eyes were playing tricks on me or not. I rushed out of the closet, terrified, and turned on the light. When I looked back into the closet, it was gone. The attic is always closed, and there's no way that anybody would be able to get up there. We were all in the age range of 8 to 10. I called everybody into my room, and everybody denied that they did it, of course. Though, how would they even get up there and get down so fast? It's literally impossible. We always hear loud noises coming from the attic, such as somebody running around in circles, hopping up and down, etc. My stepdad went up there one time and he said there was a swing. Just an effing swing. Like the ones you see at a playground. So whatever the hell's up there, let's not meet again. Okay, that took a weird turn. Paranormal X, let's not meet. Love that. I actually have a creepy story. I've probably mentioned this at some point because I've told like every single one of my stories 25 times. But when I was in middle school / high school at my mom's current house, the one that's haunted, the one I'm 100% sure that house is haunted. Me and my sister had our own bedrooms, but we shared a bathroom, and then both of our closets were in the bathroom. And in her bathroom, same as the story, she had a door in the ceiling to the attic. There would always be dusty fingerprints around the attic door, like somebody was coming in and out of it. I could not tell you a single time that anybody went into that attic. Me and my sister obviously wouldn't go up there because we're scared of everything. And if we ever had anybody coming to work on our house, my mom would let us know. And usually they would go up through the garage because there were multiple doors to the attic. And we would see this shit all the time. It was so fucking creepy. And my closet was directly across from hers. And that's where I heard like the jingling, like something was in there shaking my shit. And then a box also fell off of my shelf one time, like a heavy box. There's no way it could have just fallen. I've also seen a shadow standing behind me when I was in my own closet putting away my laundry. I heard whispers and stuff coming from my sister's side because I literally thought she was home because it was so loud. So I went over there to see what she was doing, and then that's when all the stuff started happening and the box fell. I've had a lot of shit go down in the house. But that's all I'm gonna read for now. Thank you to everybody who has sent me a story. If you have any other stories that you want to share, please put them on the subreddit. I'll have it linked down below. Next week is VidCon, so I don't think I'll have 3 videos up next week. I'll have 3 this week, but I just don't know what next week yet. Depends on how ahead I get in the next couple days. But Thursday's the 4th of July, and I don't think I'm gonna be able to film anything. I don't think I'm gonna be able to work because I plan on getting drunk. I haven't gotten drunk in a hot minute. So it just depends on how well I do this week if I get up videos for next week. Again, let me know if you guys are going to VidCon. I can't wait to meet you. I'm so excited. But anyways, I love you guys. I will see you in the next one. Bye. I don't know why, for some reason, I'm having a hard time speaking today. Like, I have days like this all the time where I stutter a lot, or I I mess up my words. Like, it's like I trip on my own words, and it's so annoying. And I feel like whenever I take a drink, it gets worse. Like, my mouth gets so saliva-y, and I'm just like, blah, blah, blah. I cannot talk today, and it's so annoying. I really wanted to read a story tomorrow too, like film a video of me reading a story. So I wanted to read that other part to the trapped in a room story, and I'm really hoping that this is not the case tomorrow, because I'm gonna... Okay, sorry, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna stop complaining. I love you. See you later. I'm gonna go get rid of my fucking bangs. See ya.